AM Sports Report brought to you by Buffalo Peak Golf Course. It's starting to get kind of cold and frosty in the morning, so make sure you call ahead if you want to go out and golf at Buffalo Peak, because they generally put a little delay on tee times when there's frost on the course. The phone number is 541-562-5527. Buffalo Peak Golf Course. Meet me at the Peak. On Tuesday night for senior night, the LeGrand volleyball team swept Ontario. They wrap up GOL play today in Pendleton at 6:30 p.m. So their last regular season game of the year is today. Both the boys and girls soccer teams at LHS celebrated senior night on Tuesday as well. They both won. The boys won 2-0. The girls won 7-0. Both teams wrap up their GOL schedule on the 29th in Pendleton. And they have both games on the schedule at 6 o'clock. I don't know that they play them both at the same time. They might. I don't know a lot about soccer fields in Pendleton. So according to the schedule, both games are at 6. LHS football hosts Crook County tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for homecoming. It's live streamed right here on the EOA network. Baker hosts Gladstone at 7 p.m. tomorrow night as well, which will be simultaneously live streamed on the EOA network. And to finish off the GOL schedule for this week, Pendleton heads to Ontario tomorrow night for a 7 p.m. kickoff. Football around the valley. Imbler hosts Adrian tonight. That's going to be a tough game for Imbler. That's at 6 o'clock tonight. Adrian is the Vale of 2A. And Vale is the powerhouse. And Vale could probably win a state championship in 4A, to be honest with you. And that's Adrian in 2A. I mean, Adrian's tough. Imbler's going to have their hands full tonight. Elgin hosts Union tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And then Powder Valley has a bye this week. Okay, so let's go this one now. Congratulations to Kiana Mack. We talked about it on Tuesday. She was the CCC Defender of the Week. She was also named the National Defender of the Week. She had 18 blocks over the weekend with 10 of them and 9 kills coming against number 9 Corbin. That's big time right there. You go against the top 10 team and 10 blocks. Man, wow. She currently averages the second most blocks in the NAIA per set, which is huge. I mean, she's been solid. She was same thing last year. Just she's tall. She dominates the middle. She leads the Cascade Collegiate Conference with 120 blocks this season. And then also, congratulations to EOU men's cross country's Justin Ash. He finished 10th out of 100 runners at the Linfield George Oja Invite on Saturday. He was the number 1 NAIA runner in that race. He ran the 8K in 24 minutes and 38 seconds, and he helped the Mounties to a 3rd place finish, which is pretty good at a race with 100 racers. EOU athletics schedule for the weekend. On Friday, men's and women's cross country are at the Sasquatch Open in Spokane. Women's soccer plays Corbin in Salem at 12, and then the men play Corbin in Salem at 2:30. Volleyball goes to Olympia to take on Evergreen State at 6 p.m. And then on Saturday, softball has a fall double dip versus Walla Walla starting at 9:30 a.m. at Peggy Anderson Memorial Field. Women's soccer plays Bushnell in Eugene at noon, and then the men play Bushnell in Eugene at 2:30. EOU baseball hosts TVCC for a fall ball game at 1 o'clock, and then EOU football has Simpson at 1 p.m. at Community Stadium. The Simpson team went viral last week for all the wrong reasons. They lost to fellow Frontier Conference team Montana Tech 96-0.
Oh, man.
That's bad. I mean, you feel bad for both coaches there because 96-0.
Right.
You score 43 points in the first quarter. You can't tell your guys to just stop playing. I wouldn't know what to do, honestly. I really wouldn't. Volleyball plays Northwest in Kirkland at 4 p.m. And you'll be able to get a look at the EOU men's basketball team as they are in action with a scrimmage versus the Seattle Mountaineers. So it'll be Mountaineers versus Mountaineers, a semi-pro team at 6 o'clock on Saturday at Quinn. And then the weekend wraps up with EOU men's basketball heading to Cheney, Washington to play Eastern Washington at 2 p.m. on Sunday. For more information, you can go to EOU Athletics. You can just Google it. It's really easy to find. AM Sports Report brought to you by Buffalo Peak. Meet me at the Peak.